Check. What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back with more Horizon Forbidden West. Sorry about the previous part, but some things happened. But we have made it back, and here we are. Alright, so what I want to do is we're going to do this little thing here first. Then we'll move on with our main mission. Alright, let's make sure we put the quest up. Where is it at? Vista Point.
Could look around with my focus. Try to match the Vista Point image. Let's try this again. Looks like this shows a part of Las Vegas. I think I might be too low to line up the image.
Looks like it would be up here.
I might be close to it. Got it.
All right, there we go. Yes, I'm all good now. All is good in the world. We reached level 27. We have 5 points. Remember, we already completely unlocked this. So let's start getting our warrior back up more. Excuse me. Alright, now we unlock this one. Deals more damage with melee attacks, but that's not really something I'm too care too much about. I can't tell which one I have equipped. It does this sometimes, where it doesn't show... See? It says currently equipped, but the button prompts are, like, gone. See what I'm saying? Currently equipped, I get it. But there's no button prompt. There it is. I know that it's square, but it doesn't tell you. It's got to be like some type of glitch. I was hoping that they would have fixed it, but... Alright, so we're still heading down. Like how he just appears out of nowhere. I love it. Alright, let's go. This thing is almost too big to drive around. You see what I'm saying? Look at this.
Where is everyone? My focus might show me more.
Maybe my focus can show me?
There's some green shine residue here. Looks like there's a trail of it I can follow. Dead Oseram. And some equipment around that pool. Are they mining for green shine underwater?
This was a death sentence. Oh my god, I died. So yeah, you're not supposed to go there, I guess, until you get the rebreather or whatever you want to call it. Clearly. That's just a death sentence right there. You have a weapon upgrade. Nice. Oh, we can upgrade all of them except for the last one. We'll have to use that sometime soon. I just wish you could go out of, like, kind of back away from the creature a little bit so that you can have more lay of the land.
Poseidon shouldn't be far. Gaia said this is where I found Poseidon. The ruins out here are exposed to the elements. A lot of them are buried in the sand. So maybe Poseidon is underground. If it's true, I might be able to find a way down to one of these structures.
Oh, here we are, guys. We're in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva, viva Las Vegas. Oh, that's all there was here? Okay. I guess that's not it. Wow, look at that. I mean, this is a big area. Let's go to this unknown campsite over here. Just so we can unlock it. All right, we got another one over here. And a rune as well. Or, yeah.
I'll save the extra stock for later. Water's pouring out of that building. Poseidon's doing? I better check it out. Someone's been through here.
Bolt blasters are powerful weapons that can quickly fire bursts of projectiles. Hold R2 to charge the weapon. Bolt blasters must be manually reloaded to its size. Ooh. I'm not sure what I would change it out for, though.
Camping gear. Looks like there's something.
I almost had him. I was so close.
To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland, it's over.
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out the corpse. We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the balance. Would he choose life or succumb to deadly delusion?
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly a Norse spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not typical Delvers. That's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving bubble. This is the Mark 1. The Mark 2 was better, but it got stuck halfway down. Air tube snagged.
You went down in that.
Yeah, hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
Air capsule. Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
Stranger
You got a
danger!
name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got the original schematics over here.
Oh, well, hold on. Just a couple of questions first.
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there that you'd risk your life?
Well...
JT, thank you so much for the
Roland,
tip.
not
I'm sorry I missed it,
interested in
bud.
Salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed by man or maid?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing pictures in the air, and the ruins below us are full of them. A feast for the eyes beyond description. Just as my old Gramps promised me.
How did your grandfather discover these embers?
He was here. 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first to lead a delving party into the West. He discovered the ancient city around us, plumbed the depths of this very structure. He found the hollow underneath and the glowing embers all about. Took as many as he could and brought them home. He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, never scraped up the shards. What he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a show. One unlike the world has ever seen.
Sounds like quite a guy.
He was a true delver and a true showman. And I miss him. But I will do him proud. I will gather the embers and put on a spectacle that would have amazed even him. With your help, of course.
Of course.
So what exactly happened down there?
It was a delve like no other. A chance to follow my old Gramps' footsteps. Beneath this structure here is an enormous hollow, a dome protected from the sands. We built this elevator here to ensure easy egress and exit. It's quite a contraption, actually, and not so easy to...
Right. Again. What happened?
At the bottom, we beheld the treasure my Gramps first discovered. Painted images in the air of every description. Dancing women, games and coins and promises of jackpots. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. But then, something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish. It's like a strange underwater dream.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible rushing sound, and then an explosion of water erupted from the floor.
So water just shot up from the floor and filled the place up?
It was a raging flood unlike anything I've seen. We ran like forge fire and barely made it up the elevator as a wave just crashed beneath us. Shaken, but not stirred, I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but I nearly drowned both times. Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane. But I can't give up now. I've come too far.
James Bond was in the
And
house.
the embers are just barely within my reach.
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah. Maybe you can.
You guys don't seem like average delvers.
We're not really delvers at all. We're showmen.
Like, performers?
You're Nora, and thus unfamiliar with the arts. We stage spectacles all around the claim. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of sounds and fireworks, and Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about the same thing. When we delve, it's to find gear for my theatrics. Which makes this delve the most important one of all.
So these embers project images?
Paintings of light. It's amazing stuff. This one showed the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, beckoning all to a buffet of lobster and succulent beefs. I must have watched it about 100 times as a child in my old Gramps workshop.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this one's light faltered. But there are many more below, as you'll see if you get down there like I did and my old Gramps before me.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure something in kegs.
Talking liquid depths, I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep to hold my breath.
Hence, our new invention.
I know, right? It's just so beautiful.
I'd better get after those parts.
There's a fully intact compressed air capsule in the Mark II, but like I said, it's stuck in the shaft.
If you made it back up alive, I should be able to swim down that far.
All right. As for the other parts, Stemmer scouted a herd due south of here that should have what we need.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get the gear. Good hunting.
All right. So we've got 2 things to get. One is right there, so we'll save that one for later. Well, actually, there's 3 things.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here. Another drone keeping watch on the biosphere. I should grab its data. But how am I going to get it down? Have to jump on the ground to get it down. You're mine! There. Got the data.
Guys, don't forget to make sure you follow me on all of the social medias and all that jazz. If you want to stay up to date with the channel and the community, discord.gg/Sinistrain01. You know, Twitter, Sinistrain01. Sinistrain01 Gaming on Instagram, if you follow Instagram.
I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd. There's the herd. I should have the parts I need. Shotgun will help. Oh, the storm's whipped up a sand spiral. Great. More machines? I better deal with them first. About to get loud. Okay, got them all. And where did the herd go?
They are leading me everywhere, aren't they?
Looks like the herd's caught between those sense lines. Maybe it's in the village. Could use a shock arrow on that gangster. Still in his foot. The kneecap. Good. One synthetic membrane. Okay, that takes care of the machine parts. Just gotta grab the compressed air capsule from there inside.
Oh shit! These guys don't play around. Whoa! Well, if they're staying all the way up there, there's no reason. I mean, it's impossible not to be impressed with just everything they've done in this game. Like, seriously. Like, how does this game not be considered Game of the Year? I would put this game of the year over Elden Ring any day of the week. And I'm not saying Elden Ring isn't a great game, but this is just so much more, at least to me. But everybody's different, that's the thing. You know, we're all different, we all like different things. This is more my style.
Probably get a guest list of 50. So we'd need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No, for him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Moreland's funeral, thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. leave all this nonsense behind, then you come along and you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before. I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
All right, so ooh. Adhesive warrior bow. It is a purple. All right, compared to what I have, oh my god. I mean, this is so much better. Look at it. I mean, it's a joke. Yeah, we're gonna take it.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Moreland?
Hey, Green, what's up, bud?
I work with Moreland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was just him and his inventions. Works of flame, lights, and shadows, all kinds of gizmos. Never seen the like. But the man is all spectacle. No sense. Bleeds shards like you get the idea. Without me to handle the finances, his dreams would
It's always
sunk.
better if you watch the ad.
More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the salvage from this blasted place.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for his dream.
It was a good one. But sometimes a dream has to die.
Well, I can already tell you that I'm hoping that the game of the year is going to be God of War. Hopefully they don't... if they're going to delay it, then that's okay, because it tells me that they want it to be special and there's something really good about it. They don't want to put it out too early, but I hope it comes this year. I really do. God of War is my favorite game of all time. The remake, or the 2018 version. So to say that I'm excited for God of War Ragnarok is an understatement.
This dream of Moreland's.
Is going to get him killed.
Let's say it doesn't. What happens after he gets the salvage down there?
Then we put on the greatest show the world's ever seen. We'll have special seating, premium ale, the works. Moreland will do his light spectacle thing. Stemmer will get their eyes a-sparkling with his tales, and I'll be selling tickets. It's a nice thought, anyway.
Moreland mentioned you were showman.
What? An ostrom can't be anything other than a delver, tinker, or drunkard? Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main source of income. Mostly, we go town to town, putting on shows.
These shows, what are they? What happens at them?
Tales and spectacle. Moreland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of inventions, whirligigs of light and sound, cannons that shoot fire, and showers of sparks, and Stemmer
Keeps them enthralled. Tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
Yeah, that.
And you?
Me? Who do you think handles the financials for the whole blasted thing? Those two might have the sparks, but do you think they know their way around shards?
I think you can, bud. I think you just have to do the.
No, they don't.
You can do the save upload to the cloud, and then take it from the cloud to your console on your PlayStation 5, and then play it.
So Moreland was down in this ancient city, and
The three of us went down below.
you?
I can delve too.
Right. And then what happened?
What do you think? Water rushed in, we ran. And Moreland built that blasted thing. Nearly got himself drowned. Twice. You want the finer details of his stupidity? You go ask him.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all alone.
Alright, so an ammo that deals adhesive buildup is now available in your inventory. How do you change ammos in your inventory? I don't understand this.
I thought we were finally going to get away from this
I'm so
place.
confused by that.
Good thing that Aloy showed up.
I get where it says ammo here, but you can't just pick ammos to choose for your weapons.
We'll see.
They come on whatever your weapons are. So
The
this one we
longer
just
they're
did. There's the
sojourning in the
adhesive
desert,
light arrows.
The crustier the shard.
Now you can press left or right, spread shot, burst fire. Double notch, braided, forced. Wow, there's a lot of. I need to upgrade that too. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this. We haven't talked to him yet, though.
The stout-hearted huntress approached. Her appearance as sudden as a spark of destiny. When the delve was at its direst.
That's, quite the introduction.
Maybe a little internal rhyme instead.
I will say one thing. Everyone's bodies are weird.
From the very sands that bore.
They've got like 3 different body models in this game.
Nah, too trite.
Skinny faces,
with
but
you
fat
all
body. An
Words.
Aloy's type.
That's what I do.
And then the women version
Stalwart
of the...
storyteller gazed upon the maiden.
I guess 4 then. A skinny
Well-earned
male,
pride in his life's
big
work.
male, skinny woman, big woman.
Stemmer Wordsmith, at your service.
I don't know. It's just like if you look at his stomach, it doesn't match the rest of his body. It's like this guy drinks way too much. He's got like a beer belly.
How did you end up following Moreland out here?
Bright-eyed Moreland held his dreams aloft like a burning candle. And where that light went, the hearts of men were sure to follow.
So you admire him?
Admiration is but a gentle fire. It's the spark that delvers and tinkers and rogues alike are sure to warm to.
Okay, guess that answers something. Your friend over there doesn't like me too much. The loud one.
The old bean counter has the personality of a moss-eaten rock. But oh, what a wicked mind for money. And a memory as long as life, or even the smallest debt.
By that, he means he owes me shards. 147, to be exact.
But as sharp as he was in things pecuniary, he had a dull forgetfulness for how many times a certain wordsmith saved his hoary hide.
147. 147.
What exactly does a wordsmith do?
Like a tinker at the forge. A wordsmith hammers out words to entrance all who hear them. The young, the old, and frequently the inebriated.
I didn't take the Osram for storytellers.
Now, they say the only thing makes a cold brew go down easier is a tale of times gone by.
But it's always best to hit the road before the keg runs dry.
Why? Why's that?
Oh,
Oh, well, the Osram can get mighty agitated if they run out of drink, or if they don't like your story.
I think that's another one.
So you're saying being a wordsmith can be dangerous?
Oh, yeah. Story goes the wrong way, Osram will throw stuff at you.
What, like fruit?
More like chairs or grenades. But the veteran wordsmith persevered through it all, hammer in hand, ready to give as good as he got. How do you think we got here all the way from the claim anyway, past those blasted machines? It wasn't by talking.
Well, you can tell that it's their stomach that pushes it out. It's not the armor they're wearing.
Got to go see someone about an underwater city.
And lo, the huntress went forth.
I mean, at least it's more than most games. Like, if you look at Watch Dogs, there's only like one certain type of person in Watch Dogs. They're all skinny. Mostly. I mean, so they've put some thought into their characters with different body types and whatnot. Okay, so here we go. Now remember... here we go. Try to do my best. Misa don't want to die again.
Got the compressed air capsule. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to Moreland.
Alright, so we got everything we need.
we'll find a way to get the embers. I know we will.
I know we will, because I got it.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
Incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours.
Sure, I'll get all the parts. I'll build the entire thing, but you'll get the credit. Right. Alright, we can at least do level 1. Throw me a freaking bone here. It's the hammer burst. All right, here we go. It's our rebreather. I still don't understand how they're storing as much air in that thing, because you got to have air. I don't get it.
Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light. From a spot. Near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope
Yeah,
it does.
never question video games.
Good luck down there.
The logic just isn't there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
Find Poseidon. All right, here we go.
So far, so good.
And she's talking too.
Great down here.
And she can talk. How does that even... I just don't understand how much air it can hold. I don't know. I overthink things. Again, don't overthink it. Right? Oh, this
The
one.
mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
And she's somehow talking, which makes it even more weird.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Stanley Chen. What did he do here? Nautical lights. That must be Poseidon's doing.
Can't help but just be like, oh my god, I feel like oh my god, look at how beautiful this is. I feel like I'm watching the movie The Abyss. Absolutely beautiful. I'd be an idiot not to just look around a little bit.
That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. Whoa! Shade. There's no way I can fight that thing underwater. I'll have to be careful.
Well, it's not like I can do anything. I can't. You can't fight underwater.
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome. It saw me.
Well, yeah, what am I going to be able to do? It's not like I can... I just want to know how in the hell they can be... Well, I suppose they can get in the water. I mean, I don't know how it works, but...
That must be the red light that Moreland saw when the water rushed in.
Won't let me do it. Look at Green's so smart. That's why they pay him the big bucks.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
Yeah, these things you can hide in, I guess. Alright, it's a little hard to maneuver. You know about, yeah, these here. Stealth kelp.
Could try using acid ammo. More machines down here. I'll have to swim around them. Stick to cover. There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here.
It's so hard to hear her.
Water lines for an entire city. I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out. I'm soaked now. But at least the water's warm.
Okay, now I'm really confused. Oh, I see, okay.
The primer node shut down now. I think the last time I was down here was during the Lumiagran incident. A malfunction led to an overflow of detergent in the pipes. Suds rose from every fountain. As we frantically tried to fix it, I looked up and saw everyone in the lobby chasing bubbles the size of basketballs. Young, another magical moment in the impossible city.
Another recording from Stanley Chen.
I'm pretty sure that I have audio up all the way, but yeah, so you gotta turn down the music a little bit so you can hear the speech.
One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node. According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome. Using frost won't help here. Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
I wanted it, but I'm just gonna wait. Beautiful, right though? Jeesh.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first plume arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it.
Alright, so let me think. Didn't need to think that much, I guess.
I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down. See if that helped.
Hey, Mario.
Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome. Weak against shock. There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in? Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Okay, let's see where this leads. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
This has been a pretty cool part so far. I was hoping we'd have like a full underwater level. We've come a long way since Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. Swimming underwater between the electric thingies. Do you guys remember that? For those of you that are old enough. Help us get to 100 likes, everybody. We're getting close.
There should be a console in here.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed.
There.
The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. The Zenith. But he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others.
Spaceman!
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon.
Ah, this game is just so great.
I guess the code can get rid of all of the water. Pack's full, but my stash has room.
Las Vegas timeline.
Could shoot that. Spores are gross, but they'll give me some cover.
Do you guys see something on the screen, or is that on my TV? Oh my god. Do I got burn-in on my TV already? Guys, there is burn-in from my skills screen. Yep, my TV already has burn-in. Oh my god, I'm just noticing it now too. Oh, that is... Oh god, look at that. You guys probably can't see it. Or wait a second. Maybe it's not burn-in. Okay, maybe you guys can help me out here. I don't see it now, but when I look right here, right there, do you see that? It's Honestly, it completely disappears when you look over. So, it's literally above Aloy's head to the right. Do you see that? It's literally above where it says 24. But it disappears as soon as I go right here. Do you see it? So it's gone now, and then it's back. And it says 24 right. The 4 is like at the top, or excuse me, the dot is like at the top of the 4. But I can't tell if you guys see that or not. You don't see it? Hold on, let me look at my, I'm gonna look at my OBS player. Nope, I see it there. It's there. You guys need to, you're on phones, some of you, so you probably can't see it. But it is completely there. Look at this. So, there's like a, it's almost like a Superman shield above. You guys should be able to see that. Yeah. It might be hard for some of you to see because of depending on which quality you're watching this in. For whatever reason, in this spot right here, it shows the number 24 in this spot right here. You can see it, but as soon as you step away, it's gone. And it doesn't show up here. That's weird. I just noticed that. Only right here do you see it. When you go into this mode, it's gone. But when you're back here, it's there again. This mode, it's gone. 24 and that. All right. We'll move on. But that was kind of weird. I was like, what the hell is going on there? I thought my screen... I thought my television had burn-in. And I was about ready to be very, very pissed. Because I was like, my TV should not have burn-in. It's a new TV. Speaking of, what happened to the seaweed? The seaweed wouldn't just go away. It'd still be here.
There's these machines behind. I could sneak by them. Deal with the big one first. Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Yes, I'm using an OLED, but it's not the OLED. It's actually built into that little section of the game.
Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem.
Because this is a brand new OLED.
That thing's in our way.
Not even a year old.
With that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had.
Oh, it scared me. I thought I had burn-in on this TV, and I was like, what?
Hush now. She saved our Delph.
When are we going to Vegas? Dude, I've never been to Vegas. I would love to go, man. I'm sure you've been a couple of times.
Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Overhang.
The frost arrow could blow up that canister.
Almost got him up there. Alright, now he's really slow. Oh, shit. I'm trying to get... He doesn't allow me to get behind him. You can see what I'm trying to do, guys. I hope you can see it. Very unique. My god, dude. It's like non-stop. He just, I can't move. I literally cannot move. It's a constant barrage. That's what I get for trying to aim after certain parts. If I wasn't trying to do that, this would not be as hard. Alright, I need to do this again. Oh my god, dude. It's like... I have no idea. I just don't... It won't let me do the, Almost got him. Almost. Alright. Oh. Would you hurry up and take this freaking tail? Yes. Aloy! Did we? No.
You did it!
All that effort. They killed him without me being able to grab what I wanted to get. The whole point of me doing it as slow as I did was literally
forge, as Aaron would say.
to grab the fin. This right here. And they destroyed him before I could freaking do it. Dang it, man. I wanted to pick up that upgradable part. That sucks. That's all I wanted to do was pick up that upgradable part.
You guys all right?
More than all right. This...
Yeah, I need to up my tearing, yeah.
We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here.
Trust me, I would have taken
Should
out that
not-
creature way
Right.
faster
Of
if I
course.
wasn't trying to go for a
Do
specific
you need
part.
any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Alright, it did say we had some upgrades or something, or... I did like that adhesive thing, though. There we go. I really should focus a lot on trying to figure out things that are going to do a lot of tear damage. I need to focus more on that type of stuff. Methinks.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. I'm bring it home.
Alright, I'm not sure how far in the story we are now since we're approaching the second of the 3 areas. But there's probably still a lot more to this area, I'm sure. Or turn on easy loot feature. That's a feature in this game? What? Hold on. Let's go slowest there. I like how you can have 2 players play the game at once with with 2 controllers playing. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Green. Is that a thing you can actually do? I don't see. I don't see anything for that. Dude, they have so many. So many things. I don't see what you're talking about though, Green.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
They just had an update, update
There.
1.06. I'm
I
not
should
sure
be
what
able
they
to use that
fixed though.
console.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
Yeah, where is it, Green? I want to know where this shit is. It's not under general. See, if you turn it to easy, you got concentration duration is long. Auto heal. We're not doing that. Well, I think it takes, if I put the climbing things on, I think it takes away from, you know, it would always be on the screen and it would look weird. I don't see it, man. I believe you, but change difficulty to custom. Now, does that change what? Wow, okay. This is pretty cool. When a machine is killed, choose whether any external resources components that are still attached are added to its loot. Huh? Hold on, let me look at it. When a machine is killed, choose whether any external resources components. I guess that means that you no longer have to worry about whatever. That's the only thing we're gonna do on. Everything else I still want to be on normal, but I want to try that. I want to see how that works.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon.
Is that how you've been playing?
Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Wow, this game has everything. This is like they thought of everything. They wanted everyone to be able to play this game. This is the most customization I've ever seen in difficulty and everything. That's just crazy.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
It makes writing less of an issue, exactly. I wish I would have thought of this earlier, figured it out earlier. Thanks for telling me now. Whoa, what the hell? I was swimming so fast there for a second. Man, this is so freaking cool. Look at this. It's like Las Vegas again. Well, a different type of Las Vegas than what we're used to, clearly. No, I don't think it's easy mode. You're still defeating the enemies and stuff is still on whatever difficulty level you want, but you got to think about how massive this game is. Look, I mean, let's look at this. Like, where is the button? Where is the thing that tells me, like, statistics? Look at this. So, I've already been playing this game for over 32 hours, and I'm probably not even, what, halfway through the story? You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna, I mean, I'm already at 32 hours. That's because I've done so many side missions and whatnot. I mean, honestly, you can complete the story in, what, 20 hours, I think? But I'm already 12 hours over that because I've done so many side stuff. So yeah, of course, I would want something like this. Now, if I was doing a walkthrough, then hell yeah, I would not. I would do it the other way. But I ain't doing a walkthrough. I'm doing a freaking Let's Play, man. So I want to be able to find everything and not have it, like, hinder my progression or the slowness of the progression because you're doing a Let's Play. Because you're already going to sink, you know, 200 hours into it, so you might as well have the best weapons. So yeah, I don't consider that an easy thing or whatever. As long as you have the difficulty still high. Or higher than easy. At least that's just how I look at it. But everybody's different. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out how to get up here. Right here. Alright. Halfway through the game story at 32 hours, guys. How long, how many times have you seen me play an RPG for 32 hours and still be excited about it?
It started right here, more than 30 years ago.
Not many.
Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big day turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time.
An elevator.
And the waters
No
of
one
my
must have
adopted
broke us
home
before
will
the
at
place
last
flooded.
run dry.
Might still work.
Well,
Be nice not to have to
if a
climb
dream
back
has to
up.
die, at least I can say goodbye first.
But you still can climb.
Recording from Stanley Chen.
Look, see? You still can climb. All the climbing things are there. Yep. That's a lot of climbing.
She did. It must have powered up the whole city.
Oh, we're gonna get a big vista look.
Ready
This will
for
be
anything,
cool.
though.
You ready for this, ladies and gentlemen?
How much did all this cost?
What's going on out there?
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
Look, I'm just oversaturated. With open world games. I'm really tired of them. But there are those ones that come along that really that do everything just right. And obviously this is one of those games. This is one of those open world games that it does it right. You know, I love Assassin's Creed, but I don't love what it's turned into. I like the Far Cry series, but I don't love the Far Cry series for what it's turned into. Like, everything feels like it's just there to add more playtime, so you feel like you get your money's worth. But the substance inside it doesn't feel right. Where in this game, every side mission and story just feels like it belongs. It feels like it's a part of the game, and you really feel that all of the money that you spent on a game like this here is completely worth it, you know?
Did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
A Nightbot does not discriminate.
Morland and crew's gonna stay. Maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Man, just look at this. And it's so smart that they made it into holograms instead of actually having to build the ruins themselves. Where's the guitar guy? Where's the guitar guy? Come on.
We should build a place for kids too.
I want to know where the guitar guy is.
You know, parlor games.
Like a carnival? Yeah, but like, we should make it sound extra big and extra fun. You mean call it something like Carnival? If it's saying something twice, it doesn't make
Oh, man. Well, there is a rune here. Or a relic, should I say. Let's try it. Let's look at it.
That ruin looks a little more intact than some of the others out here. I wonder if I can find anything interesting inside.
Alright, so we'll just need to find a way in. What? Well, what's up? Honestly, what was the purpose of this right here? What's the purpose to get up here when there's literally nothing?
Same water system as Morland ruins. Looks like there's a drain beyond that grate in the wall.
I think you can do it sideways, but... There you go. No. I don't think I can jump up there.
I can do with this. Water's flowing towards the drain in the wall. Door's locked. Looks like it needs a key module.
Guess I'll have to look around a little bit before I can figure this out. Yeah, I already got the drone.
Let the screen shine off carefully.
I've got 2 drones to turn in now, so. Alright, first thing I see is this, so we can knock this off.
This crate could come in handy.
Okay, well there's the key. First things first, we got this down. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to put this right here because it just takes us right here. Okay, that works.
Rush of air.
No. I need to somehow find a way to get it here. I don't see a way. Maybe here? This is like one of those mazes that you got to figure out. I do not see a way, guys. I don't even know where to put this thing. Huh. Nope. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know where I can put this thing. Okay, yeah, maybe. I didn't realize where that was.
Water's pouring over the Mystic Park. Water's flowing towards the drain in the wall. Whoa. Water's rising fast.
All right.
Key module.
We'll eventually figure it all out. It just won't be pretty. There's still... Well, no, not really. I think that's...
This will break my fall. Okay, I'm in.
I didn't have to do a password this time. Alright, so the only thing that was in here was this. So this has to go down. I mean, otherwise there's nowhere else it can go. I think I need to take the water back down. I don't actually really know now. I don't even know where I'm going. Like, where is this? Do I need to go back down into that room? I really don't know actually what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, so the only thing I can think of is to go back down.
The crate's still blocking the drain. I wonder if I can get it out.
See, I'm trying to think. How can I pull? How can I pull this over to there? That's the thing.
I'll get my
Alright.
kit dry.
Hold on, let me turn the valve, I guess, back on. Hey, listen, puzzles is my worst.
I wonder if they can float.
There. Yeah, I remember there's a big delay. Okay. Stand on the ledge right with to the graph. Let me go over here. I know what I need to do, guys. Don't think don't think I'm that stupid. I'm just trying to figure out where I can stand as, to do this. I'm gonna have to do a grapple jump or something, I think. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Dang it, I didn't do the glide. Did you see that? It like did it for a second and then it stopped gliding. Can I don't think I can do it from here. I don't think we're too far away.
Falling.
Nope. I know what I need to do. It's just getting the game to allow me to do it. Oh, got it. Okay. No, this is too far away.
Mine's too short. Okay, 2 crates. What to do with them?
Now it's telling me 2 crates. Okay, I can stand here. That's good. Now I should be able to get over here and do that. Okay. No, don't dive in. Alright, so there's gotta be an... I'm thinking I have to go up here, glide across to like one of those things over there. Okay, now I might be able to do it from here. What? Still not close enough.
Maybe I can reach something higher up if I stand on the crate while it's floating.
Nope. No, stop! It's so close to the water that sometimes she likes to... For whatever reason, it considers, even though we got it from the stairs to that one point, look, it won't do it this. Look, it's like right freaking there. The fact that it won't do that actually pisses me off because we are literally right there and it will not grab it. There we go. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Oh, that's so weird. Come on. Oh, I screwed it up.
If I lower the water level, I could reposition the crates.
Man, they really...
Let's put it back.
Wow. Boy, did they make you work for that one, huh? Jeez.
Now I'm getting somewhere.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Goal is accomplished.
Here we
That's
are.
what matters.
Okay, got the relic. Guess I'll hold on to it for now. Might find a use for it later.
I don't care how... I don't care what, how, when, why, who, poopy-doo. Mission accomplished. We did it. That's what matters.
An awesome crew. They don't look too good. I should see if they're okay.
Ooh, we finally found another one.
We're gonna get through this. I promise. Now go get some rest.
Do you need help?
Wish I could say we've been through worse, but I doubt any salvager has had this much bad luck on a single expedition.
Salvagers. You part of Karif's crew?
Yes. Didn't think we were that well known.
So you came here to make some armor. It doesn't look like things went according to plan.
You could say that again. I thought I had it made when we found some prime rollerback salvage out here. Then came the sandstorm. Blew away most of our gear and ran us right into a camp full of angry Tenakth. We fled, but by the time the storm died down, we found ourselves here with half our food gone. open to attack by machines and Tanakh alike.
Sounds like you could use a hand. I'm Aloy.
Runda, I can't ask you to help for free. How about I hire you to get us what we need? Draw up some contracts.
You don't have to.
Wouldn't be a proper salvager if I didn't. Won't take no for an answer.
You mentioned your people needed food.
We lost most of it when we ran away from the Tanakh. But only a bristleback would be able to sniff it out underneath all that sand.
That's not a bad idea. I'll look into it.
That's good to hear.
You said you lost your gear?
Yes. Can't be sure where it is, since that storm gave us the runaround. But I have a general idea. It's all in the contract. If you can get that gear back, we'd at least be able to set up camp properly. Make the crew comfortable.
I'll take a look as soon as I can. You mentioned this place is exposed to attack. Is there anything you can use to set up a perimeter?
We know there's a bellowback hanging around some ruins near here. Take it down without damaging its cargo sacks, and we could use it to make new traps. Set up a cordon. I'll make it a contract.
No,
Sounds
I
like
should
a
just
plan.
be able to take those things out without having to worry about the...
It's not much, but
It'll just
we
loot
have
it, right?
some salvage to trade.
Yeah, you ain't got shit.
Need anything else?
If I never see Tanakh again, I'll count myself lucky.
Okay. Let me check out
Locator
this
shows there's another recording
question
here.
mark. We can't get in there though. I'm guessing whatever destroys that will make that blow up.
When I get a chance, I should read Runda's contracts. Take a look at the details.
That's what it is. That's that question mark. No, it says it's still over here, so it is. It's definitely the question mark because we can't get in here. Okay. I've wasted enough of your time. Let's get back to the main mission at hand. Okay, thanks for the tip. Are we seriously not even halfway through the game as far as the main story? Because if that's the case, then on some other streams, I'm going to do a lot of story-related stuff just to continue that along.
Faces with something called makeup, like the card show. Why? Yeah, it beats me.
It probably meant something to them.
Hey, look who's back. You find what you're looking for?
I did. One step closer to taking the fight to the zeniths.
Can't wait.
You still sifting through loads of data?
Yeah, it's interesting. There's lots of words. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram like shows. I bet they pay a lot of shards for those hollows.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girlfriend tried to kill me earlier.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, you know, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. I better get going.
All right. I'll be here if you need me.
I guess they're not setting up a romantic relationship between them two. That's a shame. I hate how we can't trigger this directly in front of her. You have to do it from behind. Gigate, I guess?
Aloy, you found another one of Gaia's sub-functions?
2 down, 1 to go.
I'm glad her healing can continue.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them, even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now.
Man, I remember doing 24-hour streams. We did 2 of them, didn't we?
Just try not to kill
When we
each
hit the
other.
milestones of 100 and 200K.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Fun
I better get
times.
going.
Right. You've got that sub-function to deliver.
Alright, let me turn this bad boy in. And we got 2 of those things to open as well. Or to turn in.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Okay, data module's in.
Good choice. Error. Drone offline.
I love the way these look, though.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to
37% drained Las Vegas and recovered Poseidon.
hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hey, Gaia. I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
It's so hard to tell. I can't honestly tell. I think all this is new. I think that's what gives it away. All of this is new. Right? Because they're lit up in white. I'm guessing. So now we can actually talk about all this.
What can you tell me about Demeter?
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
So once I bring it back, all the blight out there will start to get better.
While permanent restoration requires the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to improve conditions in the region for a while. However, a word of warning. Like Ether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular. Alone and frightened, it may have taken measures to assure its security.
Okay, I'll keep my guard up. The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Yeah, I remember hearing this, but there's more, I guess, to it.
He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can.
Okay, that says there's still more with Poseidon.
So Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon
Almost at 100 likes, everybody. Keep them coming.
It could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
Alright, so I need to do something that I haven't done in a while. I need to start making sure I promote my Patreon account. So for a lot of people out there, you know, they become members because it's very easy to do on YouTube. But the best way to support the channel, besides donations, is to actually become a patron. Because patron means that all the money that is donated goes directly to me, as opposed to YouTube getting half of it, like with memberships and stuff like that. So if you do want to support the channel, click the link in the description for patron. I would really like to start doing some extra things for those that are Patreon, of course. I need to get back with... I'm behind the ball in so many ways. Now that we're doing this channel full-time, and everything is completely 100% full-time, there is no other thing taking up any of my time whatsoever except being a dad, but that's just the nature of life. We need to really make sure that we start promoting more. So if you do want to become a patron, make sure you check that out. There are tiers on there as well. It'll get you that special emblem on our Discord, and it just makes it easier for me to be able to talk to you as well. And yeah, so maybe you guys can come up with some cool perks for becoming patrons as well. Let me know in the comments.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity
Thanks for the 100
to
likes.
produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So you could build an army of machines. Attack the Zeniths and take them out.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Now, I know we heard that before. So why did why did that thing show up? I didn't hear anything special.
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided. Is that Ether at work?
Yes. Thanks to Ether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
Well, that's a relief. Be nice not to have to fight my way through a storm anymore.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long as I can.
Oh, there's so much to do. Let's just go with our progress. Here we go.
How's Catalo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can then.
A prosthetic?
How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. It sounds promising. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Yeah.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus, after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with, too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Scion. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Scion was cut off.
That's a
from the
Frozen Wilds
outside world.
DLC there.
An effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh Plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures return to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them.
My gosh, there's so much.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city, Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising. So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout.
All right. I know there's still more there, but oh my gosh, I'm just... Let's go before we get an oversaturated dump
Be well, Aloy.
of backstory there. All right. We need to go back down to where what's her name?
Oh, hope it didn't get stained.
I thought this was where he was. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure where he went. I know where Farah is. I'm not talking about the main story. I'm talking about the guy with the missing arm. Because I said there was more rooms open. There he is.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Hey.
Aloy, I hope all is well enough under the circumstances.
I'm holding up.
Good.
Oh my god.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaru's mission for peace is the correct path. For it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The Old Ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you.
A seashell.
Called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross.
So, if anyone has ever put a seashell up to their, by the way, try to say "I shall seashores by the seashore." I shall seashells by the seashore. Try to say that 5 times fast. But if you put it up, you can hear what sounds like the waves, but all it is you're hearing the sound bounce off of the shell itself, which makes it sound like it's waves.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, The Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Yeah, he's a good fit for a relationship.
still
I don't
hurt?
know if it can happen, though.
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
You could say he's got a phantom pain. Schnee, what I did there? Why is this marked when the only thing that you can actually... Yeah, okay.
I should get going.
Back to my training then.
Alright, let's head down there and finally talk to Varl.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Don't mind if I do.
I wonder where this leads. Power cells? Huh.
Okay, well I can see where I can put it, but how do I get it down there? I'm guessing I can just drop with it? I mean... I guess so.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Okay, that's how we got back there. Alright.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way
Trinity.
to Earth. The Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me. In a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have
Make
anything
it
about
better
the
the second time around.
No. Any information about them was redacted. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things? I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them. Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
Give this girl some Benadryl or something. Maybe a Percocet, calm her down.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
So there's one thing I wanted to note. Oh yeah. Man, that is far the hell away. My God, this map. Still haven't even been up here. Sheesh. I mean, Falls Ed, we do have a campfire there. So we got 5 skill points. Cool. Now, notice something. There is another power cell. Only way we can take it is through here. This tells me that there is another use somewhere for this, but I don't know where.
Door's locked. Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
I'm starting to think that she's going to be doing something.
Aloy.
I don't know. I feel kind of strange with her. I don't think I have this code yet. It's a 6-digit code. So I don't really know what's behind that. I'm not sure where to get the code at either. But it must not be down here because we can't crouch when using this, so... Oh, what? Okay, so it'll be later? Alright, so I'll keep it... I'll keep it there for now then.
Are you sure that's what the data says?
I'm telling you, it's a drink, but it's soft.
How is it soft?
It says here it has...
Wings holding up?
Even if they know the code, I'm not going to enter it until I'm supposed to. I don't want to get anything too early when I'm not supposed to have it yet.
I see you, champion. Sit, please. Be careful if you're traveling southwest, champion. Rebels have set up camp in the hills. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to dig your grave.
Thanks for the warning. Sounds like the Danath could use a hand dealing with these rebels.
You'll miss out on a good...
Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. We did 2 streams equaling about over 4 hours. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Next up, we are going to be going straight to this next area to unlock. Yeah, this should be Vegas, right? Or no, Vegas is down here. Yeah, so we're going to be going straight to continue with the story. But other than that, hopefully you all enjoyed. Thanks again so much for watching. Lots more ahead. Of course, we're going to continue on and beat the main story and all that great stuff. Still lots of fun to do. I'm also going to be starting to work again on God of War here soon, as I need to get back into that and have a little bit more variety of content, because I know a lot of people maybe don't just want to see Horizon Forbidden West. They want to see some other stuff too, you know, content. We got to have a good variety of stuff to do. So other than that, hopefully you guys enjoy your day. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the new subscriptions. Don't forget, guys, if you want to support the channel, you can do so for as little as $2 by becoming a member. Just for a Mountain Dew a day, you can really significantly help this channel out, either by that or by becoming a patron. Either way, it's up to you. So thank you for those that are. You mean the world to me. You guys are going above and beyond every single month to help me just continue to do what I love to do here. You know, while we're still able to do it. So thank you again. Have a safe day. Pray for the people of Ukraine. Just pray for peace. Pray for goodness in this world. Love